We are chatting, though, about the executive order signed yesterday by President Trump to keep families at the border together. Joining me to chat about this is a partner at Forward Solution Strategy Group and a Democratic strategist. His name is Isaac Wright, and he is on the Lippman Law Newsmaker line. Isaac, welcome to WHO in Des Moines. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing terrific. So, Isaac, I have to laugh about this. It is a serious situation, but ultimately what we're saying is, look, we're horrified by adults and children being separated at the border. The solution to that now is to incarcerate them together. I mean, am I reading the executive order wrong?
That is definitely one of the failings of the executive order, is it doesn't address what happens in that detention. We're going to detain families together indefinitely.
Yeah.
Which is still not good for children. Now, don't misunderstand me. Thankful to see that we are no longer going to be practicing this barbaric tactic of cleaving, 8, 9, 10, 11-month-old babies from their mothers, children from their parents, separating them indefinitely with no knowledge of each other where they are. But at the same time, there's this other gap in Trump's move yesterday that nobody is acknowledging, which is the 2,300 children who've already been separated from their parents. These infants, young people, children are already scattered across the country, been held and detained, sometimes in instances with 30 days without contact with their parents or knowing where they are. And the executive order signed yesterday in no way addresses reuniting them. And the Trump administration is yet to acknowledge the need to reunite these children and their parents or how to go about it. And that is a moral failing of our country. I think it was a moral failing of our country in the first place to pursue this, right, as a political tactic for leverage from a vote in Congress over border wall funding, and using children for that purpose is just really, really sad.
But Isaac, as a Democratic strategist, do you worry that there may be a pitfall for Democrats in the future? Because I'm looking at Twitter and I'm seeing a lot of Democratic leaders say this is still terrible that children and parents are being kept together and then incarcerated. And then the president turns around and says, well, that's because they're for open borders. And the reason that I think that there may be a political pitfall for Democrats down the road is the question comes up, then what do we do with them? Because I don't think the public is in favor of just releasing them. So what's your view on that from the Democratic side?
So I think this is a failure of where we have come to in a country in terms of the partisan dialogue, that this becomes a partisan issue. Call it Republicans, call it Trumpism. It doesn't matter. The reality is we are criminalizing refugees at our borders seeking asylum, and that is a problem. Our country since 1975 has accepted 3.2 million refugees seeking asylum. Right now, some of the folks at our border are seeking asylum with their children from the most violent and dangerous countries in the world. And these are folks that we have a good vetting system for rescue. In fact, no refugee has been involved in a fatal attack on their fellow Americans since the Refugee Act of 1980 was passed. We need to fulfill our role as a beacon of democracy and human rights in the world. And lately, we have been coming up short on that. It's not lost on us that yesterday was World Refugee Day, and this week we pulled out of the Human Rights Council at the UN. America is no longer part of the International Council on Human Rights, fighting for human rights worldwide.
That is
as a country, been a leader in these topics and in value globally for centuries, for decades. We need to not abdicate that position.
That's a partner at Forward Solution Strategy Group and a Democratic strategist, Isaac Wright. Isaac, I appreciate your viewpoint. Thanks very much for expressing it today. 9:42. It's always important to hear what both sides are saying. And I understand what Isaac is saying about the refugees, our compassion toward them, because Iowa's got a unique history with taking in refugees, taking in those that are attempting to seek asylum in this country.